Our guest today is Alaji that has never crossed the border. In fact, has never go to the airport.
Oh my God.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for having me.
Okay. So before we start, I would like to I would like you to introduce yourself to the fans, your biography, and the rest.
All right. Thank you very much for having me, KENECT Inc. As I always wanting to hear from you ever since, first of all, I would like to express my feelings on how to see myself appear in this show, on this lovely show. Thank you very much, sir. My name is Muhammad Musa Abdul Mumin, also known as Gentle Young Alaji, Keffi based Keffi based event planner, the chief organizer Horizon event planners Keffi, and then I played my primary school at Abdul Zanga, and I moved on to my secondary school Keffi South, and then studied public administration at Kaduna State Polytechnic, and then now this is where I am.
You're welcome. From an artist to event planner, fans are worried. Is it that your music talent has faded?
No, honestly, the reason why I dropped music to or switch music to event planning is in everything you are doing, sometimes you might feel like, okay, this thing maybe I don't have, maybe hi, this thing I'm doing maybe is not something good for me, all those things. Let me just switch this to this, or switch from this to that, or so in anything you are doing, you have to try this and try that. So I just keep music aside to test this event planning and take the event planning as my business, because as I can see, I have a lot of ideas in event planning than
Okay.
music. And then if you can see, music in National State is very is not that standard thing for me. That's for my own perspective. That's why I just drop music to event planning.
Okay, you switch to
Yes,
event
I
planning
just
not
switched.
because you don't like the music.
Yes, yes.
Okay, who give you the name Limami Mawak and Kefi?
Ooh, Limani Mawaken Kefi. I think I got that name from one of my stepmom. From my, I have two stepmoms, so one of my stepmom gave me this name, because when I was into music, whenever I'm going out for performing for music performance, I used to tight my rawani. I don't know if you know what those Arabian people, those
Yes.
malam used to wear and hang. So I used to tie it on my head, that head tight. So the tight is just referred as liman, So whenever she see me with that liman, she knows that this dress is not basically for malam, it's basically for music. So she used to call me Limami Mawaka.
Okay.
Understand? So that name, I don't really know why the name just goes outside. Everybody just they call me with that name, even Khalid B. So Khalid B is one of the person that made the name fame so strong like that. And it
Okay.
starts bearing
So
Limami
do you
Mawaka
what? Do
Kefi
you
in the
what
music.
giving the title Limami Mawak and Kefi?
You say come again?
Yes, I said do you what giving the title Limami Mawak and Kefi? Like, will you be giving
Yes.
something? You
Yes, I
understand what I'm saying?
understand. I what? I what?
Okay.
I
You
what?
what?
Because I used to wear the head tight whenever
Okay.
I'm going out for show, if any event, any kind of event, I used to wear it. So I think I what?
Are you still using the title Limami Mawak and
No,
Kefi?
no, no, no.
Who wants
Anything
the who wants
concerning
the title now?
now, nobody.
There is no any Lima.
As I just switch the name and everything, just faded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you face any challenge in time of planning Keffi Colour Festival
Yeah,
event?
yeah. Honestly, anything you attempt to do in this life, even though you never you even goes to do it or to like make it, you just attempt to do anything in this life, you must face challenge. So we face many challenges before organizing that event, because the first time that's one of our chairman, the chairman of Horizon Event Planner, which is Malami Huzi, called me about the event. We actually find it difficult to like get people.
Okay.
Anything you want to do in this life, you have to like meet some people, like to be a ladder on how to like organize things. And discounting is something that you need people. So we a lot of challenges before getting those people, and then all those things. Yeah. The challenges are barrages. I can't if I want to like mention all the challenges that we faced during Horizon event and during Keffi Colour Festival event. I think we will take from now to tomorrow while
Okay.
listing all those challenges to you.
Okay, but as fans were saying that you guys did not face any challenge, you understand? So I would like you to tell the fans,
Mm.
your fans and our followers,
Yes.
like three challenges you faced that touched your mind before the event and after the event.
Okay. Honestly, before the event, we face the challenge. You know, anything that you want to do, like most especially events like this, you need money, like
Yes.
funds. So we face challenge in terms of like raising the funds. We face challenge because none of us has money already to plan things like this. And then events like Color Festival needs money. When I say money, I mean a lot of money. So before raising the funds to like organize the event, we find it very difficult. So this is one of the challenge.
Okay.
And then locally, we luckily raise the fund and make the event successful one. And then during the event, the challenges that we face is, that Keffi Colour Festival was the first event that's been happen in Horizon
Mm,
event planning.
okay.
So anything that you
You
do it
can say
for the
in Kefi
very first time.
entirely.
Okay, yes, in Keffi. Anything that you do it in very first time, I think you must
Face
see
a lot
so
of
face a lot of
challenges.
challenges because maybe because of the organizers, this one doesn't know the actually what this is what I supposed to do, this is what I supposed to do. Even though you told them, I think they could have find it difficult to do it effectively the way you want.
Of course.
Understand? So this is the one major challenge that we face that very day because
Okay.
we have about I think more than 20 to 25 people that we give them, this is what you do, this is your role, and I think I will say this clearly that none of them did what exactly we gave him to do. They just leave one, two to three people with all those 25 duties. So you see, none of I think three people cannot do what 25 people
25
supposed
people
to
can
do.
do
So
exactly.
that's why we must face challenges in terms of that.
Okay.
So that is it.
And Shekid bragged that he can only perform at the Keffi Colour Festival event if he's been paid. Does that mean he has been paid because he was seen at the event?
Actually, I didn't expect such question from you, but I would like to say something. I think I personally I chat Shekit because I have a number. I have his number normally, so I chatted him, but he doesn't know that I was the one chatting him because the number that I was using that time is a clandestine number, so nobody knows who is using that number.
Okay.
So I chat Shekit and I introduced myself as one unknown person that I think I trusted that he doesn't know the person. I sent it the his
Okay,
picture
the
to
message.
Shekit.
Okay.
Yes, and I talked to him who I talked to him that this is what I want to do in Kefi, and then Kefi is our city normally. So if thing like this happen in Kefi, because this is the very first time that we are going to do something like this in Kefi, it will grow Kefi.
Yes.
So let's join hands together and work in periphery to make Kefi big and make Kefi grow. So I explained all these things to Shekit, and Shekit, fortunately, he responds me politely, and he says that no problem. He's an under record label for now. He can't do anything without informing them.
Then okay.
So which is very very important and very very good. So at that case, in that case, I give him. I think he said that I should give him some minutes, and I did that. He responds that I will have to like pay him, understand, before coming to the event because you don't go show without
Yes.
being paid. So I said, okay, this is very nice because as an artist, you have to know your value. Because even me, when I was artist, I was not grow like him. that time when I was into music, but people used to pay me before going to their show
Okay.
normally, and that one is maintaining your steez and then your reputation as a good artist, because you don't go to studio and see and record for free.
Of
All
course.
those things, the graphic design, the promotion, and those things, the clothes you wear, you buy it. So
Okay.
you have to be paid before going to an event, and I consider that. And I told him that this is the very first time we are doing this event. So I beg, can you please help? Because I know you are one of the best
Best
artists
artist
in
of
Kefi,
that. Yeah.
you know. So I want you to be there if possible, because I listed some artist name that if you are, I think the people that are in the platform on WhatsApp may see it. I drop a poll and Shekid has some. He's one of the top people that got the vote. So and I explained all this to him. He said, "Okay, no problem."
After
He
knowing that you are the one chatting him,
he
oh,
doesn't know. I
okay,
think if not now, self that I'm talking like this, he wouldn't know who is that young guy, who is that using that Keffi Colour Festival number.
okay,
So So as at that case, he messaged me that okay, what you do now is you give me transport, because you come from Abuja to Kefi and he is not planning to come Kefi at that moment. He will only come because of my event, and he
okay,
even helped me with some piece of advice. Understand? And I say okay, no problem. I will talk to my team, because I'm not doing things individually. We have team, so I will talk to my team. So at that case, I think I come back and I talked to them. So at that very moment, I think they spoke to him about one song, one Kefi anthem, because I can call that music an anthem with a big voice, because the song is an anthem to
to
Kefi.
Kefi, yes.
Yes.
But to short the story, does that mean Shekid has been paid?
No, 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 not really.
So,
No.
so why is he present at the show?
We don't know, because he likes the show. He knows that the show must have a crowd. So that's the reason why he been
Is
shot
it the
there.
reason why you people don't allow him to perform in the?
No, no.
So why?
I think Shekid's song is with DJ, because we have a guest artist, which is Timagiwa.
Yes,
So the time that's me and one of my boss, yeah, M Swag,
yes.
we went to Princess Sarah to bring Timagiwa to the event ground. So Shekid called M Swag that he is in Kefi right now and he's fully ready to come to attend the event.
Okay,
So and I quickly sent his song to DJ Text that let him get the Shekid song ready, because we have already tell our people that Shekid is coming. So this one, let us use this opportunity to let his song be ready, so that once I come after Team Agiwa, then he come later perform. Understand? So we don't know how, all these things, as I tell you earlier, that the unorganizing stuff, because of the people, they doesn't know their duties well. Because that's the first time that we organize something like that in Kefi, and my team, they find the thing is very like new to them. It's new to them. They don't know how to like operate their duties at that moment. So
okay,
that was the reason why we got a little or a lot of electrical distinct issue.
okay.
So that's the reason why we don't know the reason why Shekid doesn't perform, and I think he been called at stage that very day.
I don't know.
Yes,
So, how much do you think Shekid will worth in Naira if you are to pay him for a show?
frankly speaking, to me, I don't think as event planner I can give Shekid money like okay he's worth this money to me to give him, because everything that me and him or my team and Shekit will do in Kefi is just based on collaboration. So no matter what we do, we just do it as collaboration. Like let him come do partnership with us, and then sit down between me and him and discuss. This is what I'll give you. This is what you two you give me to my event. We'll just do contribution to like uplift the Kefi, since we are okay fiance. So I don't think I can mention anything like
Amount.
money, lady amount, yes, for now. Yes.
But don't you think that Shekid will feel somehow if if you said you are not going to pay him for a show or this kind of thing, just mention
Yes, normally I cannot pay him because
Okay.
I know that the money that I have cannot pay him to come my shop
because
because he's now a premium. He call himself a premium artist.
okay, he
So you
called,
see,
not that
yes,
he's
he
not
call himself a premium artist, and
okay,
we
not
see
you
him
guys are
as,
calling him a
according to
premium.
what he said, he's
Okay,
an premium artist because he's been signed by one record label from USA. I think he
okay,
mentioned in the talk show you had with
yes, yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
Yes. So you see, how could I pay? I don't have the money to pay him because if it may happen to for me to pay Shekit, I will pay him in dollars, which I don't have.
Okay,
So the only thing I could say here is just for me to look for him and negotiate and talk like as brothers. Understand?
okay,
Since we are all doing this to like grow
to
Kefi.
grow Kefi,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, Abdul Sheikh and Timagiwa were present at the Keffi Colour Festival event, but none of them perform. Why? Does that mean London Boy Killer is better than them?
Um. Thank you very much for this question. Firstly, what I will say now is Timagiwa. Let me start with her.
Okay,
Timagiwa, she's one of our guest artists because yes, normally she's one of our guest artists because we use her picture at the flyer and everything, and then many people comes to that event just to see Timagiwa. Maybe they doesn't know her, they want to see Timagiwa. But unfortunately, Timagiwa was there and Timagiwa did not perform. So I think I wrote the name of the artists that will perform. That's the top artists that will perform, like 10 artists, and give it to the stage manager. At that moment, Timagiwa comes to that event. I was somehow sick because of the stressful that been that very day. So and I call one of my guy to took me to hospital. Sharp, sharp. So I think that time that I went to hospital before I come back to Magiwa, I've done what she would do and leave the place. So my phone was totally down that very day to call Team Magiwa to come back to the event. As I told you earlier, that my team, they are not good in organizing such thing.
event. Okay,
So they doesn't know their duties. If this one is not present, this one to take up this one, all those things. So we find it very difficult to tackle those issues.
okay,
That's for Timagiwa, and I don't know the time that she left the place. But Abdul Sheikh, I personally I give Abdul Sheikh music to DJ Text. I give DJ Text his music. I think one day to the event, if I could not explain, if I could not forget, I submit Abdul Sheikh songs to him. So I don't know the reason why his songs his also does not play to the system that very time. And then somebody assured me that they resend his song to the DJ again.
yes, of
So
course.
if you see this thing, you may think this thing is something that we plan, which is not, because I'm not beefing with him. I'm not beefing with anybody in Kefi. So I don't think something like this could happen through my side because his brother was there. His brother was like Dean. So you
Yes.
see, even if we have a plan for him to do something bad to them, to these two artists or three artists or any artist that doesn't perform there, you see.
Okay, yes, as the event planner manager, or let's say as the event planner officials,
Yes.
as that incidents happen, what action did you guys take?
Yes, normally, as I told you earlier, please always considering that point that I give before the show go further.
No, I'm not talking about your workers or your
Yes,
event planning mates. You understand? I'm talking
yes,
about you. You are you are one of the top officials
yes. I was
in the
not
event.
there.
You
I
understand?
was
So yes, what action did you take after the event?
after the
Since
event.
since the incident happened.
Yes, I think the following day of the event, if I could not mistaken, I chat or call Abdul Sheikh.
Okay.
If he's here with me listening to this our podcast, he will bear me witness that I call him or I text him
Okay.
that I will come and meet him for shop, his normal shop in Kefi Market here. That I will come
Okay.
and meet him face to face and talk. But unfortunately, something because that very time as I told you earlier, I fall sick, so I find it difficult to go and meet him. But I
Meeting.
chat him up for this thing apology text, And then Timagiwa, I she come my house. She come my house personally and meet me, and we talk about what
Wow.
happened. So I've tackled
Normally,
that
she
one
normally
with them.
visits
Yes,
you time
yes,
to
she
time. All
visits
this.
me. No, she's my auntie.
Okay.
She's my auntie. So she used to come my house, and then I used to visit her. And
Okay.
then you talk about London Boy Killer. London Boy Killer. He give them his phone. Oh no, I think he give them his system to use that time. So you see that I don't think he can have such problem.
No,
That's
but I
it.
mean, you know, some fans were saying Abhishek cannot sing very well. Timagiwa, she's unknown artist.
No.
She's an artist that nobody know her. So that's the reason why you guys didn't invite them for the show. You understand? That is why I want you
Those
to tell the
those
fans.
people that are thinking like Timagiwa is an unknown artist or something like that. No, because I believe and I have full assurance that many people attend to that event because of Timagiwa, because she's unknown to people, Kefi people, so they would like to come and see who is this Timagiwa that we are posting her every day, every hour. Understand? And Abdul Sheikh tried his possible best during that event. He give a lot of support to that event because he is always I used to see his status almost all the time. He posts a video about the event and then do share the flyer and also buy ticket to his fans. I was the one that he sent money to me just to buy ticket to his
Okay.
fans to attend the event to see his performance. You see, so I have no due to say to say that to mention those things.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
just unforeseen hassles that happen.
Okay.
Yes.
As Limami Mowak and Kefi title holder, how do you feel as you are not featured in a trending song in Kefi Garimone?
Yes, Keffi Mune, I think I was one of the person that Malami Uzi, our chairman, sit and plan the song with, but he knows that I have switched off. I've switched off from music. That's why he did not mention me into the music. And then even though if he introduced me, he knows that I will not.
Do
Yes, that's why.
okay. Tell us about Keffi Colour Fest Volume 2.
Okay, Keffi Colour Festival Volume 2. Yeah, I think since day one or day two, a week after Keffi Colour Festival Volume 1, we start discussing and preparing on how to bring the Keffi Colour Festival Volume 2 in. So it's still on progress and it's still on progress. And
Okay.
then we'll soon start posting the flyer for the Volume 2.
Okay. People have been saying you are biased for giving award in Keffi Colour Festival. What do you have to say about that?
Okay, honestly, that's very award that we've been giving for Keffi Colour Festival. That's on that event day. The award is just being framed to the artists of Horizon Event Planners. So we just plan to give them the award just within the Horizon Event Planners
Okay,
artists.
not for all the
Yes, not
artists.
for all the artists. So that's it. So if you can see, you see all the artists that have been given the award is they are all under the Horizon Event Planner.
Okay.
So that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your parents' view on what you are doing?
Right now,
Yeah.
they are very happy of what I'm doing right now.
What about before?
Before they are not.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have subsidiary questions. We have like question 1 to 10. You can choose any three.
Let me do it accordingly to Islamic. 137.
137. Okay,
Yes.
question number 1 says, which country will you like to fly if you were opportune to go out?
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
Okay, why?
I just like the country, most especially the name.
Okay.
Yes.
Question number 3 says, are you only Kefi event planner or including other states?
Not only Kefi or states or Nigeria. Let me just say the world. In God's
Okay, you are
willing.
planning
Everything
to.
you have to start from home. So I started it from house now in Kefi. That's why I excluded the word Kefi. That's the place name, which is Horizon Event Planners Kefi. And then we just make it like Horizon Event Planners only. because we are I think in God's village in this very year maybe we will be able to host an event in like American, like UK, all those Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi, London, and so forth.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Question number 7 says, before we write any question, we do go to your live, your friends, to get more information from them. You understand? So,
Yes.
question number 7 says, normally your friends know you with a lady that you are going to marry her. So,
Yes.
what about the second lady? Is she your side chicks?
I don't have any other second chick. I
But
have only one.
people, okay,
Yes, I have only one. And in God's willing, she's meant to be my wife soonest.
okay,
Maybe probably next year.
like him.
And me and me.
So we have come to the end of this podcast program. So please don't forget to like, share on our YouTube platform, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. So would you like to say anything to your fans about our platform and our followers?
Yes, I would like to say it's something small, at least something little about KENECT.inc. Normally, this KENECT.inc is our brotherly platform. So you guys supposed to always following up to KENECT.inc because everything you see in KENECT.inc, we are doing it hand in hand with them. Because if you see KENECT.inc post something, make sure you have to know that that thing that KENECT.inc posted, we or personally horizon event planners, we have our hands in it because we are working together. Let me just make it this way. So we are working together, horizon event planner and KENECT.inc at one. So thank you very much. You guys should follow KENECT.inc at in TikTok, Facebook, and all social media handles. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
Young Alaji also. Okay.